Hello everyone. The World Igbo Congress writes Nigerian government as it demands the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. The group made a call on Thursday in an open letter titled "The Case for Nnamdi Kanu's Freedom." The World Igbo Congress calls for political resolution based on justice, the national healing and unity, and signed by its chairman Festus Okori and the Secretary General Chris Ogara, and addressed to the President, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and all Nigerian lawmakers. Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. A United States-based group, the World Igbo Congress, WIC, has written to the President Bola Tinubu led Nigerian government calling for immediate release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu. The group made a call on Thursday in an open letter titled "The Case for Nnamdi Kanu's Freedom." The World Igbo Congress calls for political resolution based on justice, the national healing and unity, and signed by its chairman Festus Okori and the Secretary General Chris Ogara, and addressed to the President, the Senate President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and all Nigerian lawmakers. According to WIC, the case of Kanu is not just an isolated incident, but a reflection of a larger, more systematic issue that confronts not only Nigeria but nations worldwide. The struggle for self-determination and the response it provokes from the state apparatus. The group noted that the trial of Nnamdi Kanu has raised profound concerns regarding the hindrance to the principles of fair trial, the equality of arms, and the right of a defendant to prepare an adequate defense. The statement reads, "Today, the World Igbo Congress writes you to discuss a matter of grave concern, a scenario that tests the very foundations of our beliefs in fairness, justice, and the rule of law. The case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just an isolated incident, but a reflection of a larger, a more systematic issue that confronts not only Nigeria, but nations worldwide. The struggle for self-determination and the response it provokes from the state apparatus. In the heart of this discourse is a man who dared a voice the aspirations of his people, aspirations for self-determination, a principle enshrined in the Geneva Convention and recognized as fundamental human rights. Yes, his pursuit of his case has led him down a path of extraordinary rendition, prolonged detention, and a trial that has become emblematic of judiciary prejudice and the denial of fundamental human rights. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu has raised profound concerns regarding the hindrance to the principles of a fair trial, the quality of arms, and the right of the defendant to prepare an adequate defense. According to the group, the Supreme Court itself has highlighted these as indispensable elements of justice. Yet, in Kanu's case, these principles have been conspicuously disregarded. The stark proclamation by High Court that the defendant cannot dictate to the court on how to conduct the trial underscores a dismissal not just of a man's rights, but of the judiciary duty to fairness and impartiality. The WIC noted that the possibility for the Nigerian government to discontinue Kanu's prosecution as permitted by the Constitution draws parallels from previous cases, including release of 313 detained Boko Haram terrorists Okay, the Hamusu Bala and the aka Wadum, the notorious armed bandits who not only killed hundreds of innocent Nigerians, including several Nigerian soldiers and security operatives, but also kidnapped and collected millions in ransom. Payment where such description was exercised for political charged offense. Others, including Mr. Omoel Showari and Sunday Igbo, are all free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who did not kill, kidnap, or collect ransom, but only were seeking for good governance, is still in detention by DSS for almost 4 years. Talk about purposeful injustice. In the light of these transgressions against justice and fairness, we are compelled to advocate for a political solution, a solution that transcends the narrow coffins of legal battle and ventures into the broader realm of human compassion, national unity, and the acknowledgement of the people's right to self-determination. The group said that such a solution recognized that the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu serves no constructive purpose, but only deepens the diversions within our society. It acknowledges that true peace and progress stem from dialogue, understanding, and respect for human rights, including the right of self-determination. It suggested that the path to justice and reconciliation is clear. It lies in adhering to the calls for national and international bodies, from the African Union's condemnation of IPO's prescription to the United Nations directives for Kanu's release, and the respect for self-determination. It involves honoring the rulings of our own courts, which have declared his detention a violation of his fundamental human rights. Let us not forget that the greatness of a nation lies not in its ability to subdue dissent, but in its capacity to engage with it constructively. Nigeria, a nation born out of the determination for self-rule, now stands at a crossroad. We will honor our history, our commitment under international law and our constitution, or we will ignore the principles that underpin our very identity as a nation. The group further stated that to the government, we say, embrace a political solution, releasing Nnamdi Kanu as a gesture of goodwill and a step towards national healing. To the judiciary, we uphold the tenet of fair trial and justice without bias or influence. So guys, what's your take on this? Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.